Hello, welcome to Dungeons Podcast. I'm Reels Justin. Today we're reviewing a Justice League of America book. Man, when I turned on my camera, it said the camera's battery was full, and now it's like less than half. So that means this has to be a quick one. This was by Roger Stern, who's you'll know from writing a lot of Marvel books, and he's also writing a new indie book series that came out actually today, which is Heroes Union #1, which I'm going to review sometime this week. Which is why we're reviewing this book. And John Byrne from Batman, not Batman, from the Uncanny X-Men run with Chris Claremont, did the interior artwork. And this is Justice League of America. That was Now, This Is Then. Here's the back art. I'm not exactly sure when this came out. It's 15 US, 17 Canadian. Let me double check. Looks early 2000s. But let me double check. 2008 from JLA Classified 54 through 50. Sorry, 50 through 54. Okay. So this book is basically about this supervillain who's this god called Titus, that's him, who attacks the Justice League of America's Watchtower base and he looks like, in the present he looks like this, in the past he looks like this, right? So he attacks the JLA, right? And it's been like a decade or so since he attacked. So like a lot of the newer members and the old members don't know who he is. Or sorry, the old members don't remember him, and the new members don't really know who he is. So the current team in the present is Wonder Woman, Superman, Ray Palmer, the Atom, John Stewart, Green Lantern, Wally West, and obviously Batman. Wally West, the Flash. And in the present, you have Green Arrow, Black Canary, Barry Allen, the Flash, Aquaman, Batman, and Superman. And also Wonder Woman is in the current team. She wasn't on the roster at the time. So basically, this book is about our characters fighting this godlike foe who first came to Earth to challenge the gods and was destroying places of worship. And when they never showed up, he encounters the Justice League and he fights the Justice League. So the Justice League obviously defeats him in the past, right? But the gimmick for this book is you don't see it. You're basically reading two stories at once throughout this book, where you're seeing the Justice League in the present and the past fight this monster, and it isn't till the last issue where you find out how each team defeats Titus, right? So like in the earlier issues, it would trade between, they would switch up, right? So like one issue would be the present, the next issue would be the past. In the final issue, the top panels are from the present, and the bottom panels are the top panels was the past, and the bottom panels are the present, which it's kind of hard to tell when they kind of screw up the Flash's lightning belt thing, because in Barry's uniform it's like this, right? And the Flash is and Wally's it's like this, but in the earlier issues they were both the same. So it was kind of confusing. Yeah. So I don't know. I really enjoyed the book, but the problem with the book is it's very simplistic, and it's basically just our characters fighting a villain, right? So there's not really that much complexity other than the fact you have like at one point the the god Titus offers our characters superpowers, right? Uh, superior superpowers, and offers them to join his side, and he's a telepath, so he knows what they want. So there was like a moment where they considered it, but they turned it down. Um, so some problems with the book is their portrayal of Green Arrow in this book is very not very great. They make him like out to be like uh, all talk, overconfident, showboat who doesn't really accomplish much during his fight with Titus, right? And some people who hate Green Arrow will probably love that. But people who like Green Arrow will probably dislike that. I'm kind of indifferent to Green Arrow. I know a lot of people either love him or hate him. I don't really care, to be honest. There's some things about him I don't like. There's some things about him I do like. He has actual trick arrows in this book, and it's not like with the Kevin Smith book I read, where he just has the same arrow, right? Type of arrow, which is the deadly type, right? Yeah. So I don't know, man. I thought this book was good, but it's the problem where it's too simplistic and it's not very memorable. Like when I was going through my Justice League showcase and I found this book, I couldn't remember what it was about, man. That's how immemorable it is, right? And so it's the thing where this book is probably just average at best, and I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. So I was supposed to review a Marvel book next, but thing is, in my last review, I asked people if they wanted me to review this or DC Wildstorm's Dreamwar, and I thought people were going to say that, so I had started reading it this morning. So when one of my commenters actually commented, "Oh no, review this instead," I had already started that, so I'm going to finish that book and I'm going to review it. Which I liked it at first, and then halfway, it really pissed me off. It really got annoying. So find out in my next review why I kind of hate that book. All right, guys, that's it for this review. Peace.